Right now, deep inside your brain, your glymphatic system is falling behind on its overnight cleanup, and the sleep scientists who discovered it admit they still can't force it to work faster. You can't feel this happening. There's no ache, no warning light. But every night, a network of microscopic channels is supposed to flush toxic protein waste out of your brain tissue. Tonight, if your sleep is fragmented, shallow, or cut short, that flush barely happens. The waste doesn't leave. It sits there, layer building on layer, inside the same tissue you'll use tomorrow to think, remember, and focus. Researchers only found this system in 2012. Before that, nobody knew your brain even had a cleaning crew. Now they know it exists, and they know when it fails. Here's what's actually happening in your skull. Cerebrospinal fluid pulses through your brain along tiny channels that wrap around blood vessels, like water moving through pipes buried inside pipes. This fluid pushes into brain tissue and physically washes it, carrying out metabolic debris, including a sticky protein called beta amyloid, the same protein found built up in Alzheimer's patients' brains. This washing cycle runs hardest during deep, slow-wave sleep. Your brain cells actually shrink by up to 60% to make room for the fluid to move through. It's a coordinated nightly flood, but it only opens its gates when your sleep is deep enough, long enough, uninterrupted enough. Wake up at 3 a.m. scrolling your phone, and the flood stops mid-cycle. The waste stays put. The scientists who map this system will tell you, off the record, that they can't switch it on with a pill. There's no supplement, no drug on the market proven to force glymphatic flow open on command. They can see it working in lab animals with fluorescent dye and precision imaging. They cannot yet reliably turn it up in a living human being who just isn't sleeping well. That's the part that doesn't get published in the headlines. The most advanced sleep labs on Earth can watch this failure happen in real time and still can't stop it directly. All they can do is protect the conditions that let it happen naturally, which means the fix was never going to come from a lab. It was always going to come from you. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. You've probably been told a nightcap helps you sleep. A glass of wine, a shot of something to take the edge off before bed. It does make you fall asleep faster, but studies on glymphatic function show alcohol doesn't just fail to help this cleaning cycle, it actively suppresses it. Your brain's aquaporin channels, the doors this fluid flows through, get disrupted by alcohol at exactly the concentrations people use to unwind. You think you're helping yourself sleep. You're actually locking the cleanup crew out of the building. This is why some people wake up from a boozy night feeling hungover, in a way that isn't just dehydration, it's a brain that didn't get scrubbed. So what actually works? Researchers at Stony Brook University ran the experiment that matters. They tested glymphatic clearance in different sleep positions, on the back, on the stomach, and on the side. The side position won by a wide margin. Lateral sleeping moved far more waste out of brain tissue than sleeping flat on your back or face down. Something about that posture changes the pressure and flow dynamics enough to open the channels wider. High performers who have studied this, elite athletes, special forces sleep coaches, longevity researchers, have quietly built their nightly routine around one rule. Side sleeping, cool room, protected first 90 minutes. That first stretch of sleep contains most of your slow-wave activity, the deepest phase, the phase where the flood runs strongest. Protect that window and you protect the whole cycle. Tonight, here's how you apply it. Sleep on your side, not your back or stomach. Drop your bedroom temperature. Cooler air deepens slow-wave sleep, and slow-wave sleep is the engine of the flush. Skip the nightcap. It feels like a sedative but acts like a lock. And guard the first 90 minutes after you fall asleep like it's the most important part of your night, because for your brain's plumbing, it is. But the glymphatic system isn't the only structure working against you while you sleep. Deeper in your brainstem, another region is quietly rewriting how much of tomorrow you'll even remember.